Bill, do you want to take us back into our game?
Absolutely. You were riding on the ship, and you got held up by somebody like kind of bluffed his way onto the ship, and then once he was on there, he proceeded to threaten the ship with a fire attack to try to get a bag of the barley, and Lord Wizard Claus attacked the person that was showing with a sorcery, some sort of earth wizard spell. And when that happened, a couple of the other people that were hidden and hadn't revealed themselves popped out and threw Molotov cocktails for the most part. Like they are like basic incendiary devices, not quite alchemist fire because they're not made like that. They're more just like alcohol or burning liquid in like a breakable glass. And they exploded onto the ship. So now we have 2 spots of fire on the ship, if you guys can log in. And we're about to use the Wildfire rule set to figure out exactly what happens, which is, I was kind of hoping that this would happen. I didn't know for sure, so thanks. Because I wanted to try this out, and I thought it'd be fun to do it in game.
Yeah,
and on a contained area. So
yeah, I was going to say we can't. Yeah, it's claustrophobic too.
Yeah, it's very interested to see how it is. I think Mark, are you going to be able to log into Roll20?
Working on it.
Okay, so we'll wait for him. I would like Lord Wizard Claus to roll me I guess, what check would it be? You can either do an intelligence or a knowledge. Let's see. Not really history.
What would he be like trying to do?
To figure out how bad fire is on a ship full of
survival
grain. Yeah, sort of survival would be good. And anybody else that has survival can also roll it.
I feel like that's just an easy. It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fire on a ship is bad.
But like how you
also.
Yeah, because at least going through the Navy, we had extensive fire training for different types of fires. How to I don't know.
What if it's green?
Yeah, I like this. I think this is a cool.
Yeah. So with the 13, you know that not only is fire on a ship pretty bad, but the grain ship in particular, you know that grain has like a flash point that it can very quickly burst, and it is you've heard of mills exploding basically with particular air, and so that this is not a great situation to be in. That if the fire's not under control, it's just a matter of time until the grain gets caught on fire, and if the grain gets caught on fire, it's basically an explosive powder at this point. It's a milled grain.
That grain will be toast.
Yep.
We must put out this fire post haste, lest we explode.
So we're gonna see if we can. I have not. We're gonna try it out and see how this works. And if 2 points is too hard for you guys to put out, then I'll know for next time. But I didn't want to do. I didn't want to do just one, and I didn't want to do 3. I was like, 2 seems reasonable. That's why I had.
Well, let's try it out.
People out there.
Let's
we'll see. We will see. All right, so we're gonna go in initiative order, and the fire has its own initiative, and you will find out what that is when it occurs. So, Zeisel, you are the first one to go.
Okay. So I have a move. So to metagame in the not efficient way, I guess.
Yeah.
I have a move that I think could end our scenario relatively quickly. But I want to play this out. So I don't know if I want to do it.
What would Zeisel do?
Yeah, what would Zeisel?
Yeah, I mean, it could. this wouldn't be the only time. I can always throw in the fire somewhere else.
Everybody's got fire. This fire jar stuff is all the rage nowadays in AOI.
It is.
All right, so I look at the dude, or Zyzel looks at the guy that like we welcomed onto our ship.
Yep, Tevis.
I don't know what
His,
the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his name.
That's him. I thought it was this guy.
No,
That's Walter.
Tevis. That's Peter the deckhand.
Peter.
This is Walter the sailor. This
How
is
do you-
Martin the ship's mate.
How do I know his name? Did I ask him? Hey, what's your name?
Yeah, he said
And
his
he's
name was
like, I'm
Tevis.
Tevis.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. And I cast suggestion.
Okay, I like it.
How do I click it? There we go. That way you can see it. How tall is this ship?
How far away? How far up from like the water level?
Yeah.
I would say maybe 8 to 10 feet.
Okay, so it's gonna like we had to because we had to like hoist him up, correct?
Yeah, he climbed up. There's netting on the side, so he parked his boat over there and then climbed up. So
Did
I
we-
would say mechanically, let's say 10 feet from the top of the. Like it's a shallow boat.
Mhm.
It's designed to sit up really high.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's great.
Okay, cool. So I cast suggestion. A creature within range can hear and understand you. Basically, I say like a sentence or two and tell him to do something, and he does it if he fails.
The wisdom save. He's got a +1 on his wisdom. So I will roll it, and I'll tell you if he did get an 18.
That doesn't sound good. Well, I tell him to. So I cast suggestion and go jump off the side.
Okay.
But it looks like he's not going to.
So he fails his, or he passes his suggestion. He looks at you like, and that you're just like, because he hears you just ordering, and he just looks at you a little strange, and he just kind of ignores what you're saying. It is now on 20, the initiative tracker. It is the fire. So I usually traps and stuff happen on initiative 20, so that's why I'm going to keep it with this. So let's roll for direction to figure out what direction each of these. So there's 2 spots of fire. A D8. Let us see. It is a 2. Where's my directions? Mark, do you know off the top of your head what 2 is?
Just do like
Northeast, I think.
Northeast. So it's
Because 1 is north, and then it clicks clockwise.
all right. So they
No, because I memorized it. It was really hard.
did that.
Credits due.
I do okay. So,
Yeah, but then Northwest ended up at 8, which bothered me because they weren't grouped
There
together.
we
But then
go.
I had to let it go and just be less of a nerd.
Where'd it go? Dang it!
I got
I
into
had
roll
one.
20.
All right.
I'm here. I'm ready to bash
Yay.
heads. All right. just
So
in
I had
time.
one, and it was really good, and it was one that would have worked out perfectly, and then it disappeared. So now I got to find it again. It was this one right here. Where's it going? Oh my god! I changed the pixel size, so now it's like 7 pixels wide.
I was
Seems
about to
like
ask
more
if you
fire.
ever resized them.
No, I tried to. Yeah, give me a second. The pixel. I have it 2 by 3 pixels.
7 is
2
not
by
small.
3. That's so small.
No, it needs to be like
I thought it was
200
too much.
pixels.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it blank how it was before.
That's how somebody starts a
Alright.
fire with a magnifying glass. That's the size of
Yeah.
that fire.
There we go. So I'm gonna have it
It's still too
overlapping.
small.
Yeah, well, it's gonna.
There we
I
go.
gotta
That looks
size
right.
it. I gotta play around and figure out how big each pixel is. I'm sure I can find it out,
You,
but it's
you
gonna
could,
go.
yeah. There are directions.
There are
North,
and
northeast. Ooh, they're already overlapping. This is perfect.
yeah, exactly. It worked out really good. And then let me do the other one. I'm going to click it. Oh, this one's not too bad. And this one's northeast, so it's gonna go right here.
Nice.
So it looks like.
So give me a run through on how this is working. First of all, they're fitting in like we planned this. That looks great.
We did plan this.
Yeah.
But so do they? Because I haven't read the directions. Do they overlap? I would have assumed it would have started in like like you would have laid the card down on like the next empty space.
Yeah.
Well, you
Like
can.
there, yeah.
Yeah, you
But-
can overlap them, but because they're transparent, you
Mhm.
can do whatever you want. But like, I like how he overlapped the first one since the terrain technically it would have been out in the water,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
he just
that's
kept
why-
it on the boat. So I was kind of hoping that it would let you do stuff like that, or slide it underneath your little
So
trees or
it's
whatever you
up
have on the
to
board.
it's up to the GM's digression.
Yeah, I think that based on the thing, it's just however it fits best. So I got the
Cool.
card,
Yeah.
and it looked like it fit best. If it was this one, I probably would have done something different. But since it was that one that was like nice and curved, it worked out really well. And then this one, I did not overlap it, so it does have a little bit of. Since it's northeast, I have it glowing, so they're not overlapping. So
Cool.
it is on Tevis, and I believe, does he take it this turn or does he take it on his turn? I think it's when engulfed by or entering flames. So it's when they get hit. Okay, so Tevis is going to take some damage right now, and it is, we will see, 5 to 10, 2d10. That is what we're playing. 2d10 worth of damage. So let's see what 2d10 damage for Tevis is. 10. All right, so Tevis takes 10 damage. He looks pretty burned. That's a lot of damage. And now it is Captain Krantz's turn. He's going to order his men to try to put out the fire. So that's what he's going to just shout to him, and he's just like, grab the wet sails, smother the fire. And he's going to actually take his step back, and he's going to start undoing this ship just in case. The little rowboat. It is now Lord Wizardclaw's turn.
So point of order, Wizard Claws is in his little position in the crow's nest above. Like looking
I believe so. Yes, you're not in the.
You're not down by the fire.
So one of the sails is on fire. I will say, let's roll a 1 or a 2, a D2.
I thought it was the front sail that was on fire.
Yeah, so we'll just so that's the one that's on sale or on fire. On sale.
It's a fire sale.
Yeah, it may spread to the other one. So I'm gonna roll just to see if it hits over.
Because that was chance. They shot a crossbow bolt at it or something.
Yes. Yeah, so it doesn't spread yet. It's still licking up the fire's licking up that sail. You're in the other sail.
Okay. Are there water barrels on deck?
Yes. So there are water barrels on deck for this exact reason. I didn't put them on here.
Okay.
But they are barrels of water with the sheets, for repairing the sails that are wet.
Yeah. If I know anything from Sea of Thieves. That's how ships are laid out. Okay, so Wizard Claws uses a cantrip, Shape Water, and he'll pull 5 cubic feet of water from one barrel to douse one set of flames.
Bill, also, it seems like, at least I did, I lost the second round of flame cards.
Oh,
yeah,
I
where'd
did
they
too.
go?
Yeah, they disappeared for me as well.
I can't see
Yeah,
anything.
where did they go?
Mark's playing on a Tamagotchi.
Okay, give me a second. I'm going to put those back to how they were, and then I'm going to... I don't know what happened to them.
We hit Control Z or something.
I don't think I did.
I just looked back over and they were gone.
Yeah.
I'm going to put them on the map layer this time so that they don't...
Smart.
One was this one, so that they don't go anywhere. Okay, put them on the map layer. Now I know. Then we don't have to interact with them.
Typhus got fly.
Here you go. Yeah,
let
Tevis
Typhus
got
go.
her. I probably. Yeah, Tevis got burned. He's in the fire.
Yeah. So in terms of targeting flames, Wizard Claws is targeting these ones right here. No, actually, these ones are closer to the grain. He's definitely taking his role as undercover grain merchant to heart. So he'll use Shape Water as an action to try and douse those flames.
All right, this is going to be interesting. So, Shape Water.
Oh, I can post the spell.
Yeah, just so I don't know if they've specifically designed it to put out fires. I think that would be a good way to use it. So
Yeah.
Well, fire, because I wrote a blog post on just basic fire rules.
yeah,
And rules is written, you can use one action to put out one fire.
5 foot cube.
Yeah,
Yep.
of fire.
Yes.
So it's also like that's fine if the shape water just does that, but since he's a cat and he doesn't have anything to put it out with, that's the only way he would have to put out any.
You gotta knead it with your little beans. That's what it
Yeah,
goes
Yeah, so I
out.
say that
Yeah.
you absolutely can use shape water to put out. I know that it's water within a 5 foot cube.
So like one of these. I don't think.
Yeah,
it
so
be
I would say
both.
1 5 foot cube. That's kind of what I was planning, is that an action to put out a 1 5 foot worth of water,
Yeah.
or 5 foot worth of fire.
Yeah. Like that seems like a one to like a even.
Yeah, exactly.
So he does that, and then he calls out to Peter. Who's this guy?
That's Martin. He's the ship's mate. Sorry, do you not? Let me see if I can.
Sorry,
I
do you
just
not
wanted
remember
to-
all of these interesting characters?
Yeah, no, I have the
I have them
nameplates,
written
but
down. I
apparently
just
you can't.
I don't
Yeah, I
know
have
which
them
one is
written
which.
down.
Like I don't
There
know
you
which one's
go.
Martin.
How
Walt,
about that?
Peter.
Walt, Peter, Martin. I actually don't have
Can
the
you
captain's
see
name.
now the
Nameplates?
yeah, the nameplate?
Yeah, yes. Just
I'm-
for 2 of them, though.
Yeah, I'm working on all of the important people.
Ooh, it's
feel like-
Peter in a cool way.
Yeah.
Do I have a condition on or something? Because I can't see anything anymore, and I logged out. But
Oh, you're gone. You're not even on the map.
Oh, that's
I'm in another region of some
so. Maybe
sort.
that's what happened. Maybe you
You
deleted
clipped
some
out.
shit. All right, give me
Below
a second.
the map.
I'll get you back in. There you go.
I'm running around on the skybox.
I don't
right
remember
now.
where
Yeah.
you were, but we'll just put you right there.
I think he was 1 to the right.
Okay, I'm back. Cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Do I have a condition? Yeah.
Yeah, the condition
Get
called
banished.
non-existence.
Banishment is the
Um,
condition. Okay. Then he asks this female human right here. Ooh, run down to my quarters and grab my alchemy jug. Use it to douse the flames. And then last thing he'll do as a bonus action, he'll climb down from the tower and get away
Yeah.
from these flames.
Fair enough.
He as a bonus action, he'll cast Magic Stone to imbue
Yep.
3 pebbles with magic, and drops them on the ground and says, "Everyone else, throw these at those ne'er-do-wells." And that's the
What
end of
were
the
they?
turn. Magic stones.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So if anybody picks them up and throws them, they do extra damage, like from his modifier and stuff. So
Nice.
basically
Alright.
for the sailors to.
Yep. So which cube did you want? You want to just do the one closest by
This
that one
here.
right there?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. All right. So that cube is now out. You successfully douse it. It is now. So there's a small child on the shore. As he sees this ship start to become in flames, you see him. He's getting like worried. He's like, "Shit! Tevis, what?" And he gets scared, and you see him just run away.
I was going to kill that kid.
So I think when I got sent to Oblivion, it took me off initiative order. Heads up.
Yeah, it did.
I'm at 14.
That was your initiative order. Was 14.
14.16. Yeah.
How do you know that?
Getting banished sucks.
I just scrolled up.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
So now it is Peter the Deckhand's turn. So he is going to. So that I didn't put the barrels, which I should have, but the design was that they were kind of like back here, out of the way.
Yeah.
So he is actually going to spend some of his movement. And he's going to go grab one of these wet sails, and that's his whole turn. So he is right here. I'll put a barrel of water, right? I'll draw it, and that is where he is. So that's his turn. And then it is now so many people. It's too many NPCs.
There's a lot of
Keep track
NPCs.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Cheese and rice.
Yeah, cheese and rice. There, look at those barrels.
Yeah,
Look at how perfect they look.
And they have
Those
water
are great.
inside. Realistic
On
graphics.
the-
Yeah, look at that realistic drawing.
On the fly design.
realistic
all right.
graphics.
Goodness.
So you see these. So you see the guy off to the North Shore that he's still holding. He wasn't able to throw his thing, but he looks at it and he's just going to just kind of like let it down, and he's going to move over here.
What are you banging on?
That's my keyboard.
Keyboard.
I will do it quietly. And that. And
No, that
she's
was the
also
Foley.
going-
That was the sound of him
yeah,
running.
she's gonna.
I was gonna say it
She
does
is-
sound like a
Yeah.
kid running through the house.
So she's going to move over to the guy who is laying down. He just got attacked by Lord Wizard Claws, and she's going to go and like check on him.
And also, he did not kill the guy. He just erupted the earth and blew him up to knock him out.
I mean, it does 30 points of damage. Can you make it not non-lethal?
Well, I guess did that take him below his health to the point where he would die? Because I thought
don't
if it
think
was
so.
30
zero,
points of damage is 30 points of damage for like your average. Yes, he has less than 30 points of health. So
okay, so it was lethal damage.
it was
okay,
lethal
never mind.
damage.
Never
Fuck
mind.
That's why I was going to say can you make spells non-lethal?
Well, I don't think like the
you
minimum
can.
damage you
Yeah.
can't. No, but if
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
not like a killing
he
blow,
is-
it would have not have killed him.
Yes, I mean,
Sorry
like,
about that.
based on this, how we had before is that I don't give NPCs; they don't get survival checks because that's going to be really, really annoying. It's
Yeah.
like, I feel that only heroes have that
Yeah.
will to survive, and so it's just
That's why we're
if I did
special.
that, every NPC that goes it's just going to be because you could have a guy who just keeps rezzing somebody. It just seems boring to me, right? Tell me if you think that you disagree with that, but I feel like that is your
They have a
heroes are
dog.
specific
Zerka droids.
to have that heroic will to survive that they can shake off normally.
Yeah, no, I've never
definitely
played
does.
where an NPC can do a death save.
Yeah, it just seems dumb. So,
Yeah, no, I wasn't saying that so much. Just like instead of when a blow knocks somebody out, do you choose to kill them with that, or do you choose to just kind of knock them out for the fight?
yeah, well, you could
Type of
do
deal.
non-lethal damage with
Weapons and
Yeah, but
weapons.
totally
I
understand
just
that
didn't
the
know if you
spell.
can shoot.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
the spell if it did that much damage, I don't think you can just
I also think it depends on the weapon. Like for a crossbow bolt, that would be I could maybe choose to hit him in the leg, but that would be tough.
Yeah. It basically has to be like a blunt weapon.
Yeah,
And if you use a sharp weapon, if you do
like the
it,
flat of the sword or
you
whatever.
take disadvantage on the attack if you attack.
Because you're using it for not its
non-lethal.
purpose is
Yes.
to kill.
Yeah, so if you're attacking somebody non-lethally with the sword, it's harder than just attacking him with the sword.
Yeah.
I'm looking to see. It just says the fountain of churned earth and stone erupts. It's just he just got pelted with all this earth, and I see him as being lethal. So
cool.
Umrin, it is your turn. So you see the two water barrels in the back. Right nearby the barrels are scraps of sails for sail repairs, and that's what they've been doing is you dunk the sails in the water, then it's easier for you to douse things. You can also just pick up the boat or the water if you want and dump and splash it, but then you don't have any more water, so it's your choice.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Hello?
Sorry,
I dropped my. Hold on.
I didn't mean to laugh, but it was kind of funny.
Give everybody seasickness, which I guess is also another callback to Sea of
Yeah.
Thieves.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It totally is.
Okay, so my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will run. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45. So I can get to the barrel if I dash. Would that allow me to also grab a sheet? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because I won't be able to get to
you
the
can grab it.
fire.
So if you dash and use but as a monk, you can use. Do you have to use your standard action to dash, or can you use a bonus action?
You have to use keys.
I can use. Yeah, I think I can use. What's it called?
Is it Step of the Wind?
Step of the Wind. Yeah, right.
As a bonus action?
Yes, I can use.
Yeah, so then you still
So
have
I
your standard
step-
action, which
I
is
Step of the Wind, 1 key down. That'll get me 80 movement.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna head to this closest barrel.
Can you just run circles around the fire and put it out like Superman?
Maybe like the Flash,
The Flash does
and
that.
then I'll have enough movement to get here.
Yep.
So then I guess on my next turn, I'll be ready to try to put a sheet over this fire.
Correct. Yep. So it takes an action to pick up the sheet or to pick up the bucket, and then it's an action to like accurately
And
put
since
out
I'm
the fire.
now that I'm on the other side of the ship,
Yeah.
I've forgotten my children's sea shanty.
Port side.
That is a port.
That's
you
the
see
port.
that there's a
So
gate here
while
for you
since
to
I'm
dock with a port.
over there, since I'm over there, can I get a better look at our assailants to see if
Yeah.
like I see any more in the woods, or one of them was like running, which direction and like speed is he going, that kind of thing.
Roll me a perception check. Absolutely. All right, with a 17 perception. Yeah, you're really good. So you do see, you look out, you don't see any other ones that are like popping out of the bushes. I will kind of describe them to you. So you saw that little child. He kind of just popped open and threw the this glass jar that was filled with something that exploded into fire. But he's booked it. You also see two other humans. They're over there checking on the guy that is now dead, but they had to double check on him. They don't look big. They don't look like, they look kind of scrawny. They're very dirty.
So I don't get the impression that this was a huge operation or anything. This just looks like some water bandits or whatever, like highway robbery.
It looks very similar to like a highway robbery. Like, they do not look like they are trained thieves. They look like they are.
I mean, I'll still probably bash their heads in, but I was just wondering.
Yeah, they seem more desperate than they do like aggressive. Like as of now, since things have gone wrong, you see that they are not sticking to any plan at all. They're just running.
Yeah,
fair enough. All right, that's my turn.
All right. So on the other side of the shore, you see the guy that shot the crossbow. He is going to do kind of the same thing. Like you see him freak out. He's going to scream out at Tevis, and he's going to just kind of just duck out. You see him. He just runs at full speed away from it. It is now Walt's turn. Walt the sailor over here. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, pick up, and then he has 2 more. So he's going to stand over here, and he's going to prepare to douse one as well on his next turn. So the guy that you did try to Tevis, the bandit, he's on fire. He's looking at everything, and he just like, you just see him. He's fuck this, and he does run and jump off of the ship.
Zazzle, your command worked.
It's a little delayed, but it works every time.
So you see him. He's going to, and then he's going to swim, but not very far. Doesn't really have, and then that's where he is. Once again, Martin, the ship's mate, is going to bust over and help Captain Krantz lower the ship.
Does Jelani McGran get a turn?
Oh, I didn't put her in there. Yeah, she absolutely does. I forgot to put her in there. And give me a second. Let me roll her initiative for next time. 14. So I will put her with 14. So she would have gone right after Umrin. What she's going to do, so she hears your thing of running back into your quarters. Your quarters are down, so she's going to go down into the hold, and she's going to, well, I guess he couldn't be standing there because that's the open hold, so he's going to be right there. So she's going to jump down into the hold, and you see her, she's gone. She's going to she's taking your advice. And it's back up to Zizal.
All right, so there's no more enemies here.
There are no more that you. I mean, like no
on
more
the
on
ship.
the ship.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not super worried about the guys on the ground.
Yep.
Okay. I guess I will help put out the fire.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. I'm gonna grab a sail. Are there like a whole bunch of them in here?
Yeah, so you just see there's a bunch of them.
Okay.
I'm just gonna there's not a limited amount.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
are lots
Everybody
of
gets one.
strips of. Yeah, everybody can get one if you want one.
Okay, so I grab a sail. Is that a bonus action or is that my action?
That's a standard action.
So then I'm not going to be able to
pick up
use an
something.
action to try to put one out, correct?
Correct. You can try to put it out without a thing, but I'm going to tell you it's going to be much harder to just try to stomp
Like, scoop
out
it with
a
my
5
hands.
foot fire.
Like,
Yeah, you know, like try to
slash at
stomp
it.
out or do something that like it's possible, but it's going to be very, very hard.
Yeah. Okay, so I grab a sail and then I come up here next to Omrin and ready for
All right. And now it is the fire's turn again. We're going to roll the D20. So one fire seems like it's a lot of. If you don't get on top of it, it can spread.
Yeah.
So now I see the 2. So that's not a D20, it's a D8. 1, which is straight north. So luckily, there's nowhere for it to 1 on the right to go. So I'm going to say that it can't spread north with the wind. But the other one can spread north. So it's going to. Oh, look at that. It's the exact same one.
Burn in the water.
Yeah. So this one is going to overlap. So now you have 4 right here and then 4 right there. So that is the fire's turn.
Dang it, I was going to go that way.
Yeah, well, you have to put out you can go through, but it may hurt. Captain Krantz is going to spend his turn, unhooking and preparing the ship. You know, this little lifeboat that's in the back. So it's going to take him. I'm going to say 2 more turns. Wizard Claws, it is your turn.
Okay. Wizard Claws will again use Shape Water cantrip to douse. I guess I'll do the flames the bottom one down here.
Okay.
To attempt to douse those flames.
All right. That'll work out good. Let me go to the map layer. I'm just going to delete that. Take that. Copy that. And now it's right there. How's that sound?
Perfect.
Good to go. All right. So that was Lord Wizard's Claw's turn. Back up to Peter the deckhand. So he's going to run over and he's going to douse the ones also next to the. So, all right. You see Nils or Gabe's names. He's going to grab this dude. The hooded guy is going to grab this dude. He sees that he's now dead, and he's just going to see him. And he's going to start just grab him by his arms and just start pulling him. But he doesn't go very far because you're pulling somebody. And she's going to grab it and also help. So it's going to be like 2 of them are pulling their dead companion to the north. Umrin, it is your turn.
Oh, no, you're not pulling nobody nowhere. Okay. Oh, no, they're almost gone. Okay. Damn. So, what can Umrin do? Let's measure. Let's do some measuring here. They're 45 feet from me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How long I can go 45 feet? Look at that.
Jumping off and catching him.
I'm going after him. Umrin feels that guy put out the fire. So Umrin.
There's 4 more fires.
There's only 3.
There's
3 fires.
There's 6 squares of fire because each of those are different. That's so.
So I have.
Yeah.
I guess I can't do that. I have a wet sheet in my hand.
Yep.
As I run,
whack him with it.
As I run through the tunnel of file, can I just discard it and thereby put out?
You're just gonna try to throw it as you're running full speed.
If I'm running through the column of fire and I drop it,
yeah,
as I don't want to hold it when I jump over the edge.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is You're at. So are you going through the column of fire or by the column of fire?
My intention is to go. He's gonna run through here, the spot where it's least fiery, like through the smoke and stuff.
Okay.
And try to leap to the shore. I want to stop these guys from getting away.
Okay, I'm going to say yes. You can just like casually throw it. It's a 50% chance that you're going to put out the fire, and 50% chance you're just going to have a ball of wet. Because you're not taking your time to like place it over the fire. But that is absolutely, So if you want to like roll me a D10, 1 through 5, or however you want to do it. Yeah, so that is a success.
So he'll drop it like here or something.
There.
Whatever.
Okay. That works for me. So that one is now gone too.
I want to leap to shore.
All right. So I wanted to make sure this shouldn't have been here. So these are the cliff walls.
Ooh, those are cliff walls.
Yes, those
all
are.
Right.
This green shouldn't be there. I didn't realize it until after I'd published the map that when I resized it, it should look just like it does on the other side, where you have some cliff walls, and then you have like it's 10-foot cliff walls. It's the gouge. That's what it's. I think I described it when you were sailing up it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I forgot. So those are way up above us then.
No, it's about even with you. Remember, because you're about 10 feet off the water, and it's about 10 feet off water. So it's about a 13-foot jump. If you wanted to do it, because you're 1 foot, and then half of this one. So I'd say 12 to 13 foot.
Let me see. Let me check my actions real quick.
A running long jump is a thing you can do. In 5e, there's rules about it.
Yeah, I don't think I need to use Step of the Wind to make it. It's my... I can double my jump distance, but I don't think I need to. I'm gonna try without.
Yeah, so on a long jump, you can make if you ran at least 10 foot, which you did in a straight line, you can jump your strength modifier. So what is your strength modifier?
My strength.
No, your strength score. Sorry, not your strength modifier. Which is not
13.
Ooh, okay, so it's 13 feet away. So that's like perfectly. What I'm gonna have you do is I want you to roll an acrobatics check at the end to see if you make it or if you.
Oh shit! Okay.
Slip. So give me an.
I got +6 to acrobatics, so
you're fine. So
Lord.
you jump.
21.
Yeah, so you jump.
Yeah, nice.
You're almost about to make it, but you're able to like angle your body that you like awkwardly land. But like you make it, you make the jump. So like it's exactly a 13-foot gap, and you're able to stay on top and not fall down the 10-foot.
All right. So I land on the other side, and now, I mean, I've got enough movement to just freaking walk over here.
Yeah.
Just saunter over. Hey guys, you leaving so soon after burning our boat?
Yeah.
So, actually, because I didn't use Step of the Wind. I have a bonus action. Mm-hmm. So as I approach, I will use Charger on this gentleman in the dark. Wait, is that the kid? The one with the dark hat?
No, that is a female.
The kid ran away.
Yep.
Okay, so I won't kill a child. I have some rules. I will Charger that individual.
Yep.
Oh, no, wait. I cannot do that, I don't think.
I believe Charger
because I have to use an action.
Yeah,
I have to dash with an action.
Yeah.
To then trigger that. So I will come up and I will do a attack against her with the wizard staff that I have.
Using, because you didn't use your action, right?
Nope, just movement so far.
All right.
So I'll use my action to attack.
At
Going
16,
for a
that's
two-handed
yeah,
strike with
That's it.
16 for 9 bludgeoning.
okay. You hit her like right in like the side of her body.
I will use stunning strike, spend a key.
Okay.
She has to save a Constitution against DC 13 or become stunned.
hmm DC 13 Constitution. All right.
Mhm.
She gets it with the 16.
Okay. In that case, I'll make my extra strike against her. So let's see, what is that? I can make an extra unarmed strike just normally.
13 is that's a hit. Yep.
Another 8 damage.
Okay. So these lethal are non-lethal because you can easily, I think, with your unarmed strike or a blunt, you can decide whether you want to go lethal or non-lethal because they're not inherently lethal.
Right.
It's your call.
Yeah, I'll go non-lethal because I feel like if we were trying to be security guards, then ultimately our job would be to like have information
Yep.
about what had happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll attempt to knock her just like unconscious or something if I have to, instead of
All right.
lethality.
Sounds good.
So that was, I think I have an extra attack left. Is she down?
Yeah. Yeah, she's down.
Okay.
She's unconscious.
I'm gonna move closer, I guess, to the other guy and use my third attack.
Okay.
I already used my attack as an action, so I can't do that. What other fancy shit do I have?
You tell me.
I will spend another key for Flurry of Blows. So I've got 2 more unarmed strikes I can use against him, I believe.
That's fine. Yep.
21 and a 19, so that's 9 plus
Wait,
4.
So you used your 2 normal attacks on her, your 2 standard attacks right, and these are your bonus action attacks, correct?
Yeah, Flurry of Blows gives me 2 unarmed strikes I'm going to use on him.
Okay, as a bonus action.
I believe so.
And you haven't used a bonus action yet.
I don't think I did,
Except for your
no.
dash. Except for your dash.
I didn't end up using the dash.
You're able
That was
to get
for
over
a charger.
there. So what's your movement speed?
45.
Ooh, geez.
Right?
Yeah.
So I didn't have to run or dash to get there. It was 45 just to get there.
Okay. And then and the jump is part of your movement. Yeah, it doesn't replace your movement. It's as part of your movement, I think.
Yeah, so I think that maxes me out though.
Yep. All right. I just wanted to make sure. I thought you'd use your bonus action to get over there.
I thought I'd have to, but apparently
yeah,
not.
45 feet. I didn't realize that you'd. Yeah.
Freaking emu.
Monks are mobile.
Yeah. Oh, could you use the fleet-footed or whatever, or you didn't have to use that either?
I didn't use anything. Well, there might be something contributing to my speed that I just don't have written on this particular sheet.
45 is a really base speed. So I'm sure there's something for it. But so you hit him and you do 9 and 4. Okay. So he's still up. Yeah.
Well, at second level, their monk's movement speed increases by 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, from 30 to 40.
Yeah. And then I don't know where the other 5 comes from, but
yeah.
Oh wait, what are the rules on shoving and knocking prone? Can you do that? Is it not do damage if you choose to like knock someone over?
So that is like a bull rush, and so it would be in you'd have to do that as part of a movement and a standard action. So it's like
Gotcha.
it replaces your movement and your standard action.
Cool. Okay.
A bull rush. I don't know if there's written rules, but it was fun in the other earlier ones. And so I'm going to say,
Yeah, that's basically what I use that charger thing, that feat that I took to do, because it's pretty fun. But yeah, that's I think everything that I can do for now.
Okay. It is now. Dun, dun, dun. All right.
Don't forget about Jelani.
Well, No, I didn't. You just can't see her. She's back there.
Is she after Umran?
Yeah. But she's you don't see her. She went down in because your stuff is in the hold. She's in the hold. You can't see her anymore.
Yeah, I just didn't see her on initiative.
Yeah, because she's not. You shouldn't see anybody. Well, I guess you can see them, because she's not on the layer anymore. I see her on initiative because she's on the different layer.
I didn't know it did that.
That's cool.
Cool. That's kind of handy, I guess.
So he's going to move around, and he's going to try to put out this one right here, and he does. So that's his turn. But he does a little bit more movement, so he's going to go back to get ready to grab another one. He's going to. Oh, you see, he saw you jump over, but now you see Tevis has climbed up the cliffs, and he's right behind you, and he's just shouting at you. He's just like, "What are you doing? Why?"
Tevis,
and Martin. Yeah,
he's shouting that at me.
Yeah.
Okay. He's one of ours, isn't he?
No, Tevis was
no.
Oh man, I rushed right past one of the bad guys to attack the other bad guys. That's all right.
He was in the water at the time.
He was in the water. You jumped over him.
Oh, well, that was badass then.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Zyzal, it is your turn.
That came faster than I thought it was going to. I just took a bite of something. I'm going to try to douse this flame with my wet sheet.
Okay. Do it.
What?
Well, you do it. So let me choose.
Yeah. What button do I click?
No, it's fine. I'm just going to drag. I got to replace the 2 with the 1 now.
It's a little one.
This is actually giving me an idea. We should update the Roll20 deck since it's more flexible than the physical one. Because we could have a bunch of just one little flame cards.
Oh, yeah.
To make it easier on you.
Mm-hmm. That it's just like, it's not in the deck. It's just a supplementary, like GM only deck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that works. So, yeah, you put that one out. So now you're just down to 1 over here. It is the fire's turn.
Burninating the ship we're on. Burninating all the grain.
5. So 5. Ooh, okay. So 5 is southwest. So that is going right back onto Peter. And maybe Zyzal, we will see. Let me
burninating all the deckhands.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to make this a little bit more fun. Make it so it's different than the other one. So, Peter, you get. Peter's now take some damage. And then the other one, let me flip it. Ooh, why is it? There just happen to be 2 of the exact same ones. I don't know why. But this is... I'm going to make it kind of cool. Because it's southwest, I'm going to say it burns like that. But you only have 2 fire squares. I'm just for flavor. This one and that one. Which means it makes it a little bit more fun. And so you see at the end of this turn, it looks like the ship or the boat is out over the water, ready to be lowered down in there. And he's going to look at the fire and he's going to come back and try to now assist. The captain is. Wither Claws, your move.
All right. Wizard Claws will douse the flames that are on Peter to try and help him out from being burninated.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh yeah, he took a little damage. Sorry, I should have done that. 2d10, right?
Yeah, I think that's what you said. The fire.
Ooh,
severity
14.
was.
Luckily, he's got some health. He's a little bit beastier than, but then you put it out under him. All right. So let me go back to the so many. I'm just going to shrink it down so it's just over there now, which is over the hole, by the way. So that's the hole of the deck.
Yeah. We must douse these flames. They're starting to reach the grain.
Yep. Peter, the deckhand, he has, you see him. He got hurt. He got burned by the fire. He's going to look around. He doesn't have his thing anymore, so he's going to have to run back and grab another one. So the guy that you hit, Umrin, he's going to disengage, and he's going to just move, but you have way more faster movement speed than him, but he's just going to just disengage and run away. You can catch up to him if you want. I'm not going to move him on the map because the map doesn't go that far. Umrin, it is your turn. So he's 30 feet away from you to the north.
So Umrin's realizing that the grain is what we're protecting, and the fire is actually more of a threat to the grain than the people are.
Mm-hmm.
Despite the fact that they started the fire. Really don't want that guy to get away, though.
Okay.
But
What you're doing?
and Tevis is coming towards me, running away from the ship.
Yes, running away from the ship. I guess kind of like not directly towards you, but north.
Just feel like there's not much I can do to put out a burning ship. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Shoot, I don't know. I'm okay. I will go to. Does it take an action to do that? As an action, within 15 feet of me.
Yeah. So what are you thinking? Just talk us through it.
Well, I want to attack Tevis and also be helpful to the ship is my main thought. So that was what I'm trying to work out. What does this do?
Yep.
Oh, okay, there we go. Does this require an action whenever you hit? No. Okay. I will use Charger.
Mm-hmm. On Tevis?
Yeah. So I'll move to Tevis.
Yep.
Kick his ass back in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
bonus
got like
action.
5 feet behind him. Is the
So
cliff.
then I will attack. Do I have to use unarmed? I don't think I do. I get a +5 bonus to the attack's damage roll, or I can push him 10 feet.
What do you want to do?
So I'm going to use I'm going to two-handed.
That's the
Choke
hit.
up on the wizard staff hits. I'm gonna push him 10
So he
feet
just
away
falls
from you.
10 feet. Yeah, he just goes back into the water, you see. Falls down that cliff, kind of clunk, clunk, and then he's in the water now.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
So that gave me dash, which I've used 10 feet of. Does dash double my movement? Is that right?
I believe
Well,
so, yeah.
I've only got
Dash is
90.
You can move up to
Then.
your movement speed as a bonus action as dash, I believe.
Oh, does that give me enough to get to the guy that was running away? Because I've got 80 left, so I can get. Yeah, I can get back and still have 40.
You can easily get up to him. Yeah, he's only like 30 feet away.
Tight.
Yeah, it's off camera, but yeah, you can chase him down. You're much faster than he is.
I'm gonna chase him down.
Okay.
And
So you're right next to him.
I will again spend a key to use Flurry of Blows.
You don't have a bonus action this time.
Oh yeah, that takes a bonus action, but I already used it. Okay, good call.
So you're just like right up on him.
I will use. I've used one attack, so I have extra attack left, and then a martial arts unarmed. So I'll use both of those.
I believe your martial arts unarmed also takes a bonus action.
Oh, it does.
Yep.
So then just one extra unarmed attack.
Yep.
Or no, I get an extra attack from 5th level, so I get to use my wizard staff.
Damn.
I believe.
Give me
Oh,
one
nat
second.
20
Whoa.
Nice.
to hit 27. Shit.
So you couldn't. Okay, so Charger, you had to use your action to dash, and then your bonus action to make one melee attack. So you don't have another attack.
Well, I get one by default, I think. Whenever I attack.
You never attacked. Charger is its own thing. It's not the attack action.
Oh, okay. Well, then that'll just be my regular.
You don't get
right?
You don't get a regular attack. That's what I'm saying. Your Charger is your. You use your. So basically, what you.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I have to. It forces me to use dash, which is an action. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
And then instead of using dash as a bonus action and then attack as your action, you use dash as your action and then Charger as your bonus action. So you did the same amount of things, but you no longer have any bonus actions or attack actions left. So you're back up to him because you could do that and then run back up to this hooded dude, but you don't have any more attacks. You're just right behind him.
Just remember, with extra attack for Monk, you can only use the second attack if you take the attack action to begin with.
Yes.
Like you have to attack to take a second attack. Does
Correct.
that make sense?
Yeah. So yeah. And Charger is not an attack, so you would not be able to do that second attack. The Charger is your move. That's your standard action. It's your standard plus bonus action combo is Charger. It requires both your standard and your bonus. Yeah, so it is now Walt the Sailor's turn, so he's going to grab the other ones up. He's going to go over and he's going to try to start setting out get the ship under control. So he's going to put out this one right here. Because he had... No, actually, no. He's standing there because he used his standard action to pick up the cloth again. Because he used his action last time to put out the fire. All right. Peter has a cloth. I got to remember. This is hard. Yeah, so Tevis is going to... So he's in the... So you pushed him off, did some, and he is going to kind of... He's swimming as fast as he can, which is barely, again, this current's still pretty strong. So he's going to use his whole movement speed and just reach out and grab onto this tree and just kind of hang out there for a while. Because he can't go back on the ship. He's not going back up where you are. So he's just going to hang on to that tree. So Martin also is going to use his movement to come down. Start helping out. Zizal, it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to use my wet cloth to try to put out this fire.
Perfect.
Why not the one over the grain?
Oh, well, I didn't know that one was down. Okay, so I'll move down here and do that one.
That one's actually in the. So there's fire down in the hold.
Oh, that's looking down in there. Shit.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. It's not like a grate over
Okay.
top of
Oh,
it.
that's why it's mini.
No, that's why, because then how else would
Shit.
Yolani have been able to get in there? I'm going to say
What
it's
if
not
like
like,
a
yeah, it's
retractable
just,
door, like.
yeah.
goes
Well, if
on
it was a
board.
retractable door, then she retracted it to get down there.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. No, I just didn't know
Yes,
how the
just-
ship was laid out. That's
yeah. So it's basically an open hole there.
okay.
You know, it's basic. It's an open hole with some ladders on all sides, to climb up. So it is an
Okay.
open hole. I guess there's a retractable thing that they do, like if it's raining, but I never really thought about that. So we're gonna say no. There is not a retractable hole. It is.
No worries.
Yeah.
Frick. Okay. 1, 2. How much movement speed do I have? 25. All right, I go down in the hall.
Oh.
Okay. Well, the down in the hole, you're just jumping down in here. So this is
Oh, okay.
this goes to like an office. So you're down in the hole. All right, give me a second.
Down in the hole.
File some paperwork in the
Wait,
office.
where did you go? No,
I just
no,
jumped
you
down the
went-
hole. Why am I
No,
on the shore?
I'm putting you in the wrong. Okay, so I grab you from here because there's a way to. I did it last time, but I forgot. You grab it. There you go. Nope, that was Umrin.
I can
Now
see
I'm-
things I'm not supposed to. Take notes. Take notes.
All right, put you back in here.
Oh
God.
man, there's 1,000 goblins down there, guys.
Oh my God, I'm
Where
fucking
did
this
they come
up
from?
hardcore. All
There's like
right,
a barrel full of monkeys, but like thick goblins.
yeah, here we go. Now, no, that's Lord Wizard Claus this time. What is happening here? All right, there we go.
What's Jelani been doing this whole time? I feel like she's taking her sweet time grabbing that jug.
I mean, she's going around there and she's trying to find it. Once Zizal goes down there, he'll be able to see.
She's in a room.
Yep. I was keeping track of where she is. She's
Okay.
coming back. All right.
So then
What
I'm trying to put this fire out.
Okay. You put that fire out successfully.
Yay!
That fire is now out. Let me switch to the map layer. All right. Back onto the shore. It is now the captain's turn. Oh, no, it's the fire's turn.
Could we put
So
out this
going-
one fire that on the top deck that Zizal does?
Oh yeah. Let me put out that one fire. So, yeah, so you can't see. Yeah, that's. I made it smaller so that you could like see that it was like lower down.
Okay.
I like
Um,
that.
That's cool. Realistic
Yeah,
effects.
I'm trying to make it
Perspective.
Perspective.
trying to
yeah.
make it fun. All right, 2 again. So it's going to go blow, which is lucky for you.
Northeast?
Which is northeast. Yeah. So there's nowhere for either of the fires to blow northeast. So it stays where it is. Lord Wizard Claus, it's your turn.
All right.
Lucked out.
He will use shape water again, pulling some water
Yep.
maybe up from the sides to
Yep.
douse this flame right here.
Douse that one. Perfect. All right. So that one is now out. So you just have the flames left. All right. So Peter does have a rag this time. He's going to have to move 5, 10, 15, 5.
Is this how they taught you guys
So
to put fire out on ships with just wet blankets?
No, we use a little more sophisticated technology.
Yeah, they don't have
Yeah,
like
were
they don't
wet
have
tarts.
ABC fired. Yeah, they don't have ABC fired things.
To the blanket room.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no,
I was
the
trying to
blanket
think of,
room
like,
is
when
on
they just have
fire.
water, and I'm
You
like,
see,
no,
just like you see a bunch of sailors like run one way and then like run the other way.
yeah. I just imagine like they have sails, they have water. That's the easiest way to put out things. Is like
Makes sense to me.
it makes sense to me. So that's what I'm saying that
think-
they're doing.
They had a Logitech controller that if you hit A, it would spray water.
Yeah.
Only works
Perfect.
75% of the time though.
All right.
If your batteries were charged.
It had the drift, so it would just like constantly kind of.
All right.
Spraying the wall instead of the
Yeah.
fire.
So so the guy that you're chasing, who's like now 40 feet above the thing, he's just going to turn like you caught back up to him, you didn't hit him. He's just going to put his arms up and he's just like, man, I surrender.
Punch him anyway.
Should have thought about that before you burned our boat.
It's your turn.
I am going to everything takes an action.
Yes.
All my cool stuff. Why don't they just let me have like 10 actions? Because then I can do everything. You know
This
what I
game is
mean?
bullshit. Yeah. Why
It's
can't let me do everything I want to
unplayable.
do?
What is
Yeah.
this? Okay, so he's giving up. Can I do a check of some sort
Yeah.
on him? Like, is he trembling in fear giving up, or is he like, I'm sorry, I didn't
He's trembling
mean
and
to.
like they've been scared since the first time. They've been running in fear.
Well, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, he's absolutely like he knows he can't get away from you. You know, they haven't been really been that aggressive. I mean, they caught the
All right,
ship
I'm
on
gonna
fire.
knock.
But they
I'm
haven't.
gonna knock him unconscious. So I will do a
You can knock him unconscious. That's just
cool.
he is like cowering before you, and you are much better than him. He can't go anywhere. So we're just gonna save some time and say you can knock him unconscious. If it's not this
All
turn,
right.
it'll be next turn.
All right.
So he's now unconscious at your feet. But
Cool.
that was
So
your
I'm
standard action.
if he's unconscious, then I'm going to proceed to the end of this log to look at Tevis. How's he doing?
He's just holding on to the log.
He's holding on. Okay.
Yep.
So we're gonna say that that was an attack against that guy. So
Yeah.
that means I can't get to Tevis.
Yep.
I will. How can I use my bonus actions? Defense.
You can
Okay.
dash. You just won't be able to attack him, but you can if you want to jump down into the water. You can definitely do that.
No. I can't really do what I want. I'll call out to Tevis. I'll like climb towards the edge of this tree that's down that he's holding to and kind of hold out my arm and tell him that if he can climb, I can pull him up.
And then punch him.
Well, he doesn't know that part yet.
Okay, so you're gonna offer your hand down there and offer to pull him up.
Yeah, like if I'm not going down the log, like
Yeah.
I'm not putting myself in danger, but I'm gonna encourage him, like, come on, climb up. I can help you.
So what he's going to do, it's his turn now. He's just gonna look at you. Roll me a diplomacy check.
Ooh. There's something I've never done before.
Well, you're trying to convince him. Or persuasion. I would say persuasion probably better.
There is also no diplomacy in this game, I don't think.
Yeah, there is
Technically,
no,
that puts
So that was
persuasion.
I am playing.
Oh no, it's an 8.
Yeah, I'm playing Pathfinder on the PC, and I'm
Pathfinder 5e.
Yeah,
That's fine.
So it's hard to remember certain shit. Like,
Yeah,
give
that
me
was
a knowledge check. There's no knowledge checks in this game, so
that was a big old 8.
yeah.
So
So,
not
you're
very
trying to
good on
persuade
the
him. And he's just
persuasion.
gonna look at you, and he's just gonna like shake his head no. He's gonna slowly like pull away towards.
He's gonna go further down
He's
the
gonna
log.
go further down the log. He is not fucking with you. Zizal, it is your turn. Wait, no, it's Martin's.
I was gonna say I just went.
That does track though, because you did just go over to someone who surrendered and just knock him out.
Punched him in the face.
Yeah, so you just
I don't know if he could see that. But
yeah. So
that's
you
true.
just went. So yeah, well,
he's not wrong. He's not.
everybody else is already gone too. So, but Martin is going to hand over, and he's just going to kneel down at the bucket, and he's just going to grab a bunch of like sheets, and he's going to like hold one out for his hand for somebody to grab. Much more efficient than everybody else grabbing their own. He's just going to distribute them out. So Zizal, you're down in the hold.
Yep, down in the hold.
You see Jorlani, she's coming out with the alchemy jug that Lord Wizard Claus asked her to get.
Man,
And
you
she's
could've-
just like jumped out and was like, what? It took me a while to find it. What's happening up there?
You could have just used a rag. Stay down here in case fire comes down here. I'm running back upstairs.
Okay.
And I do that.
So you're gonna run back upstairs. Perfect. All right. So you're back to the ladder, which is right here. You probably still have movement. So you see Martin, he's holding 2 sheets out, one in each hand.
Martin's a real sailor. He knows what's up.
Yeah.
Dual wielding wet sheets.
Yep. He's holding
He's
them out like
snapping
this.
asses
Yeah.
every which direction.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of my movement that took. Did you just say that?
Yeah, it's climb. So it takes 20. So it's a 10. It's 10 foot. And so I think climb is you go half speed, even on a ladder. So it would take 20 feet of your movement speed.
Okay, well then I've got 5. So I'll move here.
Okay.
And hang on, let me see if I have a fucking action I can do. Instead of just running around and not doing shit. I expected to be. I can't viciously mock this fire.
Did you know you can use all your actions on one turn? If you didn't know that.
Yeah, can I get an advance on future actions? Aid your spell bolsters allies with. I don't think I have anything that I can because people are just putting the fire out. It's not like it's a roll, so like my bardic inspiration's not gonna do much to them.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no roll. If you didn't want to use the sheets, it would take a roll. But the sheets, I'm saying, is a guaranteed fire putter outer. That's what they're designed to do.
Yeah.
All right. So the captain is going to go down, grab 2 more, and use his movement. And he's just holding them out in front of him right here. He's just like, grab the sheets and put it out. Lord Wizard Claus, it is your turn.
Like a bucket brigade, but a sheets.
He does
Exactly. It's more efficient than everybody grabbing their own, but you did.
But I want to be a special boy.
Yeah, well, also like the captain and the ship's mate, the 2 higher rank people were doing something else. So
He puts
they
out
kind
these
of-
flames, and that's the end of his turn.
Yep, perfect. And Peter, the deckhand is going to run back. I'm just going to say there's 3 more flames. You have everybody over here fighting the flames, so you guys are going to be able to put out the flames. Just save a little bit of time. You have 6 people now putting out flames that can't spread that fast.
Yeah.
So
Plus an
I
alchemy
think-
jug spitting out salt water.
Plus an alchemy jug that Jolani is going to come up in 1 round. So, but I am going to say that during that happens, I'm going to say, he's not going to move. He's just going to stay right there. And that is, so the fire is out.
Grain
So
saved. Objective complete.
Yeah. So the grain. Everybody's like, the captain's going to come over. He's wiping the sweat off his brow. He's like, oh, all right, good work, guys. Now I need. He turns to you two, and he's like, now do me a favor and get the fuck off my ship.
Who to?
To Lord Wizard Claus and Zizal Penlack,
Who said that to us?
Captain Kranz. Yep.
What crawled into your barley and spoiled it?
If you don't remember, I specifically ordered for you to hold before you put my ship and my crew in danger for 1 bag of grain. This ship is mine to command, and you ignored my commands. That will not stand. Get off right now.
It's all the same to me. He casts fly and flies away.
Okay.
I don't. This was all last week. I don't really remember any of this happening. Wait, but okay. Can you talk? I can't fly. Oh wait, I got flying shoes, don't I? Did I get those shoes?
You have flying shoes? I think you did.
I click my shoes together. Fuck you. Goodbye.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. you
Before he
guys-
goes, though, what if
Yeah.
you said that one of those guys set down a firebomb over here?
Yeah.
We throw it at him. Fuck
Yep.
you.
Wizard Claus goes and picks it up, and as he's flying away, tries to drop it right there. One last little fireball.
Okay.
No, he doesn't do that.
Okay. You can do whatever you want. Tevis is still hanging onto that tree. I don't know. Does Zizal, he flies over. Like, Tevis is just hanging onto the tree.
Yeah. Well, we got kicked off the ship because Wizard Claw started fighting people. Yeah, basically.
Hey, I might have been overzealous, but we were tasked to defend this grain.
That is
Exactly
true.
what I did.
Hey, that is true.
I yell at the thing.
We was he said to, I don't remember this, but allegedly he said we were supposed to hold and just like pay a ransom, I guess, to these little jerks.
Yeah, that's what happened when they first came on. He asked for help carrying up one bag of grain to load onto his ship. And that's when Lord Wizard Claws attacked the dude.
Yeah, they threatened our grain. We
Yeah,
just
no,
have to
I'm not saying
protect the
that
grain.
there's no wrong or right. This is,
Yeah, job well done.
Mm-hmm. I'm eating bacon.
Is that how he answers? He's just hanging on a tree.
But I mean, like, he's hanging on, and he's like, yeah, he holds up, and he's just like he, this water's rushing pretty high, pretty fast. He has the thing, and he's just like, what do you want?
Loud and clear.
Hey Tevis, if you I know that you've just seen me punch all your compatriots in the face. However, it seems that we are now without employ or transport, which is to say that I'm much less angry than I was when you tried to firebomb and kill us all. So if you'd like to come up here, I can help pull you up. However, you'll have to make a deal that A, no more trying to kill us, which won't work, and also I'm probably going to need your help getting to where we need to go. We have a deal.
Roll me another persuasion check.
Historically,
Yeah,
not
15.
very persuasive, Umran.
Yeah, so he turns to you. He's still hanging onto the tree in the water, and he's just like, oh. He's like, well, I don't. You worry about us attacking you. We just needed some grain. That's
Dude,
all
you
we
threw
needed.
fire bombs at our boat. Like you're
After
not.
you killed my friend.
I don't remember the cause and effect, but I remember fire.
Yes, you killed my friend. All we needed was a bag of grain.
Most people just go to the market and buy grain, Tevis.
Yes,
we've been tasked with killing people for stealing.
Yeah,
That's kind of
and
how we buy our grain.
Yeah, he says, I wish I could buy a bag of grain, but the commoditorium has set the prices so high that we cannot afford it anymore.
That sounds like a you problem. Our job was to do one thing, to guard this grain, and you tried to take it from us.
I did, and I'm not proud of, but when
I hear you giggling.
Necessity comes.
You have to own your actions. You did a bad thing, and you paid the price.
we own that we killed your guy. That's on us. But that was also that was in our I guess partially in our job. We did get fired for it, so
yeah.
So we got our just desserts. You got yours. It all shakes out in the wash.
Yeah, call it even.
No reason we can't collaborate amicably moving forward.
Okay. Well, I'm interested to see how you go because both Lord Wizard Claus and Zizal are not good. They're both neutral, but I assume that you're still a good person. So, how are you feeling about all of this? Yeah, I mean, you're a good person who chased down fleeing opponents and punched them in the back of the head.
You really did do
So
that.
is that like is your alignment still good? Or
That's
Yeah,
awful,
in the
though,
name
right?
in the name of my God.
yeah, but I mean,
Like
like,
grain, I'll punish you.
but I mean, like evil. Like people follow neutral gods and do things in the name of their god. So, are you still a good?
So
guy?
I feel Tevis, are you from these parts? Where do you hail from?
Well, I hail from here, but I'm not. Why should I tell you where I am so you could go and kill all of our allies over there? The ones
Well,
that are
I
already
just very well
suffering and
might if you're not
starving?
helpful.
He'll do it.
Yeah.
I've seen him.
I've
Ones
seen,
that are
he's so good at it.
Yeah.
If you're, my question is, we don't know where we are. It seems that we've
Well, that
we've
sounds
all
like
made
a you
we've
problem.
all made some
Oh,
mistakes.
burn.
Oh, yes.
That is a pretty turnaround's fair play on that one. So we've all made mistakes here.
Mostly you.
If you're so desperate that death and firebomb destruction is the way by which we get our grain, I think there's likely a lot going on. So there's no reason to pummel you anymore. I feel a bit of sadness and empathy for you and apparently your peoples.
I do.
The cat could care less. And he also knows his own fire spells.
No, I don't.
And we're all working within confines is my point. So I can leave you on the log. I can knock you into the water, or you could assure me that you're not going to hurt us anymore. That's all I'd like. And we can all move on. Perhaps even work together to get back at this Captain Kranz, because at this point, I'm not sure that I'm a big fan either.
Yeah, let's all
So,
rob them now, and we can.
Yes, Zaz, I actually like your style because they're still stuck
I don't
in the
remember
water,
whose
right?
side we're supposed to be on. Yeah, they're still
They are. You see
can
them.
hear our
They still have that.
conversation.
Yeah. So they have that rope that's tied around the tree, and you see that they're getting prepared to try to make to clear it themselves.
Oh hell no! Wizard Claws cuts that rope.
You got to do it on your own.
Okay.
Fuck you guys.
So you're gonna fly over and cut the rope that's like around the tree over here. Okay.
Sure.
So you see when they do that, he just
Okay.
yeah. So you see that he goes in and gets more rope. Like
We
can
as
do
that
this
they're
all day.
prepared to-
New
yeah.
new plan. Umrin just rolls his eyes. He looks at the party and is like, just keep an eye on this Tevis. He's gonna walk back up to the unconscious people.
Yep.
I'm gonna drag him over into the woods, like back where the party is with Travis near the cliff edge.
Okay.
Zaz, what you want?
And
to
I'm
do?
gonna
Yep.
Oh, go ahead, Mark.
Umrin kneels down, focuses for a while. I'm gonna spend a key to use Hands of Healing. So I'm gonna roll my martial arts die and give it to this person.
Okay. So
it's
when
a
you do that, you see
D6.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Yeah,
actually need to
it's-
roll
it's-
for it, but
no, it's enough for. I mean, like she's enough to be conscious.
yeah, I just
And,
want to bring her back.
She coughs and she looks around. She's confused. She sees you. She's terrified because you just beat her ass to unconsciousness. But she also
Sure.
sees like a goblin and a little cat creature. And then like she hears like when she coughs, you hear like Tevis calls up to her and he goes, "Arya, are you okay? Are they? What's happening?"
Arya, tell Tevis to come up here.
And like, you're saying it in like a kind, not a threatening way, correct?
Yeah, like
Yeah, you're not like
Arya, it's okay. The fight's over, but Tevis
Yeah.
is stuck on a log and he's put himself in grave danger. He won't listen. Can you bring him up?
Yeah, so she turns over and goes, Tevis, there's no point escaping. If they want to kill us, you see that they can. We just have to
That's
trust
true,
them.
Tevis.
Do you just have
Did
to trust
one
at this
already.
point? That's fun. And it, like she turns to you and does not think it's as funny as you. And Tevis does, yeah. He reaches over and he grabs onto your arm and you pull him up. So now you still have one unconscious guy that's like 50 feet from the shore bank, and then you have a dead body. That's right where it is.
That might be a fair
good
stopping point.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
absolutely a good stopping point.
All right, that was fun.
Nice. Yeah.
It's cool
Yeah.
to see the wildfire.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
that wildfire worked out good. I think 2 was perfect.
Yeah.
Because it
I
could,
mean,
if
one
it-
more would have been. We had a
Yeah.
lot of people, though. I think we
Yeah.
probably could have taken one more.
You could have taken one more.
We would
and
have.
You had some good rolls though, because if you had some
Yeah.
bad rolls that blew the other way, it would have been worse.
Oh, yeah.
I will say, I
The
I
win
think-
was consistently helping us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think one like little maybe piece of feedback as we work out the product, kind of like reconciling rules as written with objects. It'd be nice. I think 2 actions to douse a flame is a lot of action economy. Whereas like I wonder if maybe next time or a future time, like an interact with object to grab the like fire sails. Because there's like you do have one interact with object like in your action economy, and then using your action to put out a flame. Because you still have to kind of make the trip back and forth. But I think like to use 2 actions to put out 1 flame was a little
so
lot
you're
action
saying
economy.
so grab, because I was just thinking it was like grabbing the sheets was one action and then putting the sheets down was another action.
Yeah. But there's also
And so
like
you're
the interact
thinking-
with object, like if you were to open a door or if you wanted to like
Yeah.
open a portcullis, there's like that
Yeah.
sort of like grab an item within the
Yeah,
world.
I
and
could
interact
say
with
that they
it.
were already prepared. That would have made more sense.
But this
So,
fight
like,
was
if you-
fine because it was still like
Yeah.
it was a pressure. Like there was a
Yeah.
pressure
Yeah.
there to make
Yeah.
good choices and use your action economy wisely. But I did notice that was like it felt like a little slower. But it served a good
I was-
effect though.
Yeah, and I was thinking that like I saw that, and that's why like when the other guys came down here, I was thinking that like they would have one guy and his whole job was just handing them out so that like you guys could
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
for free grab them.
I liked
and that's why I
that.
saw that too.
Yeah.
Was like, okay, I saw that was a little sloggy. So yeah, we can definitely
But
work on
again,
it. I mean, it is a ship,
try.
so it's a little different than like other places because I wanted to make it more like more risky because it was like a confined ship where like
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
fire
Definitely
on a
had that
ship
effect.
is the scariest thing.
Oh, for sure. And it definitely had
And-
that effect. Like,
Yes.
like even with.
I also.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead. That was it.
I was gonna say I also liked when you were having him potentially hand them out
Yeah.
because I was like, oh, if we don't actually work on a ship, but if we had known anything, we would have had. There would be, you would know how to do it efficiently.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So when you changed that,
Yeah.
pointed that out, I was like, oh dang,
Yeah.
we're
Having the threat.
obviously not grain defenders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The threat of the ship exploding too is like a really good, like, oh, this is a time bomb. We have to be smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for sure. Like luckily it only got down into the hold one time, but like all it took was like I even had to think like if it would have touched the sides,
Mm-hmm.
the instant it touches the sides where the grain is,
That was fun.
it would have been bad. I had like damage rolls and explosions and all that fun stuff.
Glad we didn't get there.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't that far. You were 10 feet from explosion,
Yeah.
but luckily only one of them got there, and Sizal was really quick to jump down there. I was surprised. Yeah, I was kind of glad that you guys hopped down there instead of like just do the ones on the top.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I really got to go, but
right.
that was
Yep.
a lot of fun. Thanks, Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
no
guys.
problem. All right,
ya.
see you guys.
That's it for this week's episode. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already, and head over to +1togaming.com for more live discussions, actual plays, character creation tips, and more. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll catch you next time.